exercise, and then makes you wonder where the time's gone, you know? I actually talked to him a little bit. Well, for like an hour. It's very nice to actually talk to him, and really bummed he had spring break this week while I was down in North Carolina, so I didn't even get to see him on his spring break this year. Years old. Can you imagine? I'm just like trying to, you know, I can think back to it like it was yesterday almost. I don't know, guys. I don't know. This getting older thing, it's interesting. Some days. I don't feel it. I mean, I don't necessarily feel it most days until a day like today when you realize that one of your younger sons is 20s. 2 decades. 2 decades now. 2 decades. How crazy. And I just think about it, I'm like, wow. Unbelievable. So proud of him though. And the son whose birthday it is today is, for some of you that have been following me for a long time, you've met him a couple of times. That's my son with the blonde hair, Adrian. He celebrated his birthday at the People's Convoy with us a couple of years back. And here we are celebrating again. Like I said, he and I talked today for about an hour, and I miss him terribly. He's such a great kid. You know, he gets all, you know, the kids get older, they all go off, they start growing and being young adults, and you don't see them as often. It's crazy. It's tough too, as a mom. But I love him very much, and very proud of him, as I am all of my sons. But yep, so today's a special day. Today's my son's birthday. And it's a beautiful day. Like I said, just kind of blows my mind here, thinking about it a little. Excited for him, excited for, you know, this stuff together, and I'm very, very proud of him. So, there's that. Proud mama moment. Sorry guys, had to do it. Up and running yet. They'll be coming in very shortly, I'm sure. Mile marker 76 for anybody keeping tabs. I just keep thinking about how blessed I am today. You know, I think about things like my son's birthday and going home to my nice comfy house and, you know, shower, electric, running water, flushing toilet, functional kitchen, right? I think about all these things and I think about how blessed I am because, you know, after spending a couple days here in North Carolina, you really do realize how much of a blessing it is. Simple things, you know, just the simple amenities, right? Grateful. I'm always grateful with my own two eyes because it truly gives me a much deeper appreciation for the things that I have and the things that are important. And, you know, it really is eye-opening to go through some of these towns and these places here and see that there's some of them are still just, I mean, you know, like utterly devastated to see how much they've truly been affected and to think about going home and, like I said, going to all my wonderful amenities. It just makes me remember to be thankful, to really be thankful, who has pulled together to help make all of the North Carolina donations possible in the last 3 months that we've been trying to help out. And, you know, I'm so proud of everybody. I'm so grateful that we were able to do these things and help bring some of these folks back to a sense of normalcy. Now, and I hate using that word because what is normal, right? Like, what is it anymore? And, you know, I think back to, like, 2019 and 2020, and where he was talking about the new normal, right? You remember that? New normal. What was the normal? What is normal? I ask that question more and more and more as we go further and further into history, right? You know, what is normal? You know, is normal really a society like ours? A tangible set of rules? Who decides normal? What should normal look like? You know, if you don't what if none of the world is normal? What if there's no such thing? What if some things aren't meant to go back and some things are just meant to evolve into something greater? What if that's the normal? just them. You know, I think about what can we do to make everything better in general, where we don't have these situations where folks are stuck living in tents yet 6 months after a disaster. Does living in a tent become normal at a certain point? I mean, it sort of does. And then your perspective shifts, right? And then normal becomes something different. So many things that have been changing. This whole world, it moves at a pace that's just astronomically fast, right? You blink and there's 3 new news headlines and something else has changed in the world. And yet fundamentally, you know, you stand there and you think, well, nothing's changed in my backyard. But I just keep thinking that the best ways forward are always together. It's always in a spirit of love. It's always in a spirit of connection, of helping each other out. I see Twitch. Looks like we're starting to maybe get the comments coming in. That's pretty cool. Rumble. Kick. Oh, that's a pretty purple. What do you think, guys? Whoa! There we go. There's all kinds of crazy Facebook comments. Hi, Tammy, Carol, Ed. Good to see all you guys. Your son's 20 now, too? Oh my gosh. Hi, Michael. It's good to see all you guys. Okay, YouTube 1. This is cool. I like being able to see you guys. It's helpful. Saves me from a lot of really crazy musings. YouTube 2. Full Top Can. Hey. Just wonderful. Awesome to see you guys here. Thanks for joining in the drive with me. YouTube 3. Mile marker 89, by the way. I'll keep calling them out every once in a while for you. Yes, the comments finally found their way through cyberspace. You're right. It's always helpful. always helpful to have some company and not feel like I'm just talking to outer space. I see D Live. We are going to be making the drive all the way back today. Yeah, that could be cool. My GPS is saying in 60 miles to get onto 77 North, so I don't know if that fits the Boxcar Grill or not. But that sounds like something yummy. Stop there, get another burger. That place was cool inside. And I had a very enjoyable lunch there last time. Oh, thank you, Carol, for the travel prayers. You know, I was just having a discussion yesterday about how incredibly powerful and important all of your travel prayers and wishes are, guys. Actually, there were a couple of us having this conversation just about the power of prayer and how it's manifested itself so many times. You know, when somebody reminded me, for example, of the first year that the kitchen started, there was an unfortunate mass shooting in Albany, and this community had lost like their grocery store and all kinds of stuff because of this event, and their food pantry to help, you know, supply the food for that would supply the food pantries was almost gone. And one of my friends happened to visit me. Well, one of my friends got this phone call about needing food, all while I had a 53-foot trailer of food that needed to be donated, and how they had prayed about needing the food, and I was praying about finding a good home for it to go to, and ta-da! Burke County, guys. You know, prayers are so incredibly powerful, and sometimes they are answered quick, and sometimes it takes a little bit, but you guys are amazing, and I appreciate every single one of your prayers. And thank you for those, because you guys truly help keep us safe, help keep us moving with those prayers, and you know, the protection and blessings are unmatched in that respect. So thank you guys, because again, prayers are just immensely powerful, and I appreciate that. Exit. Okay, hang on, I'm trying to hang on, guys. Let me get around this camper, and then I will try and see what information. I know that's an information message, so hang on, guys. Okay. Pit stops are definitely needed. That's for sure. Okay, Boxcar Grill. Let me just put my cruise back on. Boxcar Grill is exit 148. Oh, okay, cool. So it's just before that exit. Good to know. That's beautiful. Thank you, Ed. Yeah, Yeah, you're right, Tammy. Sometimes those answered prayers is like when I had to pull over and there was Tate just minutes later picking me up and driving me all the way across the state to get help. Yep. You're right. Prayers are answered in all different ways. And again, all of your travel prayers and well wishes and good vibes that everybody sends, they really do. They mean so much, and they do. They work. And your prayers are definitely a buffer against those forces out there that would keep us from doing good things, and I appreciate them. It is seriously one of the most wonderful things. Like I said, since starting this journey, I've always believed in prayer, and I've always believed in the power of prayer, but never have I seen the true demonstration, a true appreciation of the demonstration of the power of prayer until I started on this part of the journey in my life. And I've gained a whole new appreciation after some of the things that I've seen and the way things have happened for the power of prayer. And I mean, I've always been very spiritual. I've always been, one of those people, but this is different. It's been a much different part of the journey, and I'm very grateful for it. I'm very grateful for the spiritual growth. I'm very grateful and blessed, to have a much, as I go, gain a much better understanding of what it is that I'm called to do, and following what it is that I'm called to do. And an attitude of gratitude, right? That's really what it is. It's an attitude of gratitude. And it really does change your perspective when you really, truly, can appreciate these things. And again, that's just one of those things I appreciate is those good vibes, the prayers, the well wishes, all of it. It's a hedge of protection, and I truly, truly believe that, and I truly thank all of you from the bottom of my heart. And why should I be driving west, Area 51? I'd be curious to know why I should be driving west. We were really, really blessed this week, guys. We were able to follow down that load of hay with Randy. As we made our journey, the 12-hour trek through West Virginia, that was definitely wild. But you know what? I even now I'm thinking about it and I'm smiling because it's such a memorable trip, and I'm glad that we made it. And then, of course, to see the grain unloaded. You guys got to see all of your donations making it safely so they can be distributed. Just absolutely awesome. But yes, MD, God is good all the time. Like I said, we got the hay, the grain. Randy delivered those totes. We made lots of new friends. We found, we got some new information on some other distribution places that Shelby's going to check out for me. She's going to check out for us. She's going to report back, let us know what it's all about, so that we know more places to be able to send goods to make sure they get distributed to the people in need. So this is very exciting. We got to tour the Owen Pool facilities, the service facility there. And that's going to be awesome. that was awesome footage. So making these connections so we know where to send people for help and everything just makes me so happy. And again, to know where we can safely take things that, again, are going to get to the people. That's the most important part, is making sure they make it to the people that need them the most. So I'm super excited about the new connections. Of course, we got to hang out with Shelby again, which was always amazing to see her. And we got to tour some new places, so to speak, as well as go back and revisit places that we have already been to when we were here in January. So this is just really awesome. This was an awesome week, and we did get a lot accomplished. Sorry, guys. I just, what's the matter, Booba? Oh, I'm sorry. You want that window back down? It was just noisy. That's why I put that one up. Okay. Watch the CB. Like I said, guys, we're trying something different. We let Rio in the passenger seat today. I opened it up for him because he's always trying to move to the front of the truck. And, of course, since I did that, now he keeps, like, moving to the back, and then he just moved to the front seat, but then he moved to the back again. I guess he wants that window open. Area 51, convoys are cool, and I'd love to organize one, but if you're going to organize a convoy, I mean, there's a lot of work that goes into it, one. Two, you need a reason for everybody to come out and join together and join the convoy. Because if it's, not trying to be funny, if it's not something that people believe in, they're not going to come from all over. It would be wonderful, yes, absolutely. But, you need something that everyone can get behind, right? And we're not in the same political climate, so to speak, that we were. Yes, there are still a lot of issues. But, it's a different time, I guess, right now. And I'm not saying that convoys shouldn't happen or can't happen. I just think that you'd be hard-pressed to have something like what we had in Hagerstown. I think you'd be hard-pressed to do that again at this particular given moment in time, is what I'm saying. And, again, there are lots of things going on in the world, but I just don't hear the public urgency for things, or so to speak, I guess, like there was, when it came down to, the mandates and things. That was a whole different ball game, I guess, in a way, than where we stand now. And I'm, again, not saying that they can't happen. I know you got to stay on that seat, buddy. But I fear that if you organized it, you just wouldn't have the turnout. But, oh wow, Carol, that's cool. love to think that it would, but I guess I'm not as naive as I was in the beginning. Let's just say that. And I'm not, I'm not ruling things out, but, I'm not naive either. And, if the right time would be there, if the right time should come, absolutely. Cool. Hey, Tam. Yep, we're back on the road. On the road, finally. I know, I was ready to go pretty early, but my son's phone call sort of derailed the time schedule. But he was important to talk to. My birthday boy, 20 years old. It's crazy. Having a hard time with that a little bit. Let's see. Wow, it's 68 degrees, guys. It's like awesome today. Alright, I gotta reset this cruise, I think. Try it there, see if this works. Not really. Now we're doing a snail's pace. Not sure why. Not sure why. Wait, babe. Alright, we're gonna get out around these guys because we got a lot of driving to do today. I'm not trying to sit still. I mean, it doesn't have to be go-go speed racer, but I'm not trying to sit still either. Because we have a lot of ground to cover. So, oh, what a goofy puppy. Alright, guys. Cruising along here. Some decent traffic today. And kind of windy out, so the flags kind of make me feel like a sailboat today. Yeah, it's definitely windy. I mean, and it's not like super windy all the time, but when it does pick up, it's some decent gusts, so. MD lunch. So, Ed reminded me that awesome boxcar grill that I ate at last time is on my way home. So that I forget. But I stopped there last time, and they had amazing food. By the way, speaking of that, we're at mile marker 114, guys. 114 on 40 eastbound. And we're going to stop at that Boxcar Grill. So we're going to have some yummy lunch. I took you guys in there last time, had a real cool interior and everything. And a nice little like salad bar, or if I remember correctly, it was a salad bar. So I'm not sure what I'm going to have for lunch, but I think that's where I'm going to stop. Exit 148. Okay, see, 148. That's what we're looking for. And again, we're going to have a yummy burger there, I think. Or, well, I don't know if we're going to have a burger, but we're going to find something yummy on their menu. And so that's lunch. Well, it'll be like lunch, or, well, yeah, probably lunch. We'll probably have to eat again because it's going to be really late till I get home. We shall see. Shelby was kind enough to send me some bananas and some carrots and some road snackies. So I do have some munchies with me, other than just garbage, like, you know, chips. Which is always a bonus. Because I'd rather eat yummy food. Yes, windy days are good days to fly a kite. I haven't done that since my kids were little. But that was always fun, trying to get the kites up in the air. You know, you buy those kits at like the dollar store or whatever, or Walmart for, you know, a couple of bucks, and yeah, they have like Spider-Man or whatever on them, and they snap together with the little pipes, and you have the string and everything all set up. And the hardest part really anymore is, one, having a good windy day, and two, having a nice field to fly them in. You're excited to see the Boxcar Grill? Awesome. Now, Tammy, that 46 degrees, is that Celsius or Fahrenheit? I'm assuming Celsius. I don't know what the conversion is, so, but it sounds warm. It sounds warm. So you have to help me out. Somebody have to help me out in the comments with that, because I'm not. It's funny. I know that it's like, I know there's a, you know, conversion, but I'm never really good with them off the top of my head. I always have to use my phone for that. And yeah, like the Boxcar Grill, from the outside, it's a real unassuming building, right? It's just like you almost wouldn't know it was there. But it's really cool inside. They have this like mini like bar spot, and it's just like this one little section you walk through, like saloon doors. And when you first come in, you have like the ticket office, like you were buying a ticket for, you know, the train or whatever. And yeah, it's super cool. They seat you, and like I said, if I remember correctly, it's like a little salad bar that they have in there too. But lots of neat, you know, cute little stuff inside. But like I said, the food was good, and that's what counts. The food was good. Hey, String. Almost 90, Area 51. Yeah, I believe that. like doing it when I was younger, flying kites. I remember when I was young, my dad took us out to a field not far, you know, like on the way to where he like grew up or whatever. And it was just like one windy day, and he had us out all day. Me, my brother, and my sister flying kites. You know, looking back on it as an adult, I feel kind of bad because he was constantly like fixing strings or trying to get kites up in the air. And I'm sure it was a bit, you know, flustering with all of us and one of him. But it is actually a really great memory. It's kind of like playing softball with him, or baseball, or wiffle ball, depending on the size of the yard, you know, when we were growing up. And I have a lot of great memories catching the backyard. You know, we're getting to the time of year where it's beautiful outside, and those are the kinds of things that are just so much fun to do. Over into the right lane here. Flagstaff, Utah, or Eastern Sierras. Ah, sounds nice. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to get out west. You know, I'd like to get that far out west. Some of that's a little tough, though. I mean, because it requires a lot of, I mean, for me, it requires a lot of time coming from the East Coast. So, you know, and depending on how much time or how many days I would have available to make the trip, depends on how hard the drive's going to be. And I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to that. You know, because sometimes, you know, being on the road for, you know, 12 hours a day or whatever for a couple days in a row is not ideal. But I know that, like with kilometers and like miles per hour, like I have a pretty good general, you know, ratio for that where I'm like in the ballpark. But the temperature thing, the Celsius to Fahrenheit it's odd because it's like got a pattern to a point, and then it doesn't. Because we're always kind of discussing that when we're talking about weather across the border. You'd think I'd have it down by now, but no, not so much. Participating in an America First convoy. I can appreciate that. You know, there are people that are doing convoys on the West Coast there. All kinds of different causes. I mean, I don't know how far you want to drive to do a convoy. And a lot of them, they're not big, they're not like, you know, across the country type convoys, but they did do one like during the elections in California, like all up and down the length of the state or whatever. Or they had like a bunch of them going on at one time all over the state. Something like that. mean, if you want to see what events, I mean, there are, like I said, some convoys and caravans and things like that out west. If you want to see the ones that I know about, they're on the Facebook page for SoupMamaOfficial. They're in the events flyers. But the West Coast is usually pretty hopping with, you know, different convoys and things. All right, we're at exit 128. Just as a side note, I believe we're looking for 148. Isn't that contrary to what you were saying? Oh, coffee cup, go back in there. Come on. Okay, there we go. Got it. Good job. Setup's a little different up front with the dog having the passenger seat open, although I don't know why I bothered, because he's laying in the back seat. He decided he wanted to be back there, so not sure why I bothered tethering him to the front seat and leaving it open. But my purse and everything is kind of smushed where my coffee is. It's making things a little more interesting to try and maneuver. Quite nicely now. And it is. It's a beautiful day for a drive home. Beautiful day to count blessings. Again, I'm so proud of everything everybody's accomplished. That hay and the grain, oh my gosh, that's just so amazing. And I'm so glad we were able to come down with the camera, be able to film all that for you guys so you can see, again, all of those items safely delivered. I'm thankful that I was able to be a road buddy for Randy while, you know, he was struggling with some of the things with the tire on the trailer and some of those truck issues there for a hot minute, but we got through it, and I'm glad. I am so grateful to have him as a friend, and he truly is family to me, and awesome, amazing Patriot guys. You know, Lottsville Milling, Randy Barber, Buck Up, all of these guys, you know, super awesome patriots, working hard, and just an amazing collaboration of efforts, and super proud of everybody for coming together and pulling this off, making it happen. And guys, we are still raising fuel donations, fuel helping the people, helping the farmers, helping all of those folks, some of which are, again, still intense. Some of those areas, you know, Chimney Rock, we couldn't even drive through Chimney Rock, guys. We tried. We tried to go. They said no. But we tried. And, you know, we drove through Lake Lure. We drove to Burton and through Bat Cave. And we are working, the team is working on trying to collect some of that footage. I'm hoping that some of it has uploaded now that we're moving into better service areas. And hopefully they will be able to get some of that footage up for you guys while I'm on the road. It's a quite an undertaking, considering there's a lot of footage, but we are working on it very diligently for you guys. Oh, thank you for the safe travel wishes, Ketty. Good to see you, my friend. Yes, I did check all the fluids in the truck before I left and everything today. So, yeah, so anybody that might be wondering about that, we checked everything before we left. And yes, there was hay all underneath. I opened the hood, there's hay everywhere blowing at me from like all kinds of places. It was funny. I laughed. I like picked this big piece of hay out. You know, like a nice piece of, like, the straw piece, you know, almost a foot long out of the engine. I was like, oh, that's interesting. So it's still, there's still more hay under the hood. I'm sure we'll find more later. But it was definitely fun. It was funny. Come west, you'll come east. Ah, all right. I like Oklahoma. Brahms is in Oklahoma. And if you make it a Brahms lunch date, we're totally on. I love Brahms. Their milkshakes are like perfect. And their milk, I always get, every time I'm out that way, I get some milk and take it home. I'm always so excited for Brahms milk, and it keeps so well, and it tastes so delicious. Yeah, Chimney Rock is still inaccessible. So what was it, Friday we tried to go. So Friday we left the where did we leave from? Old Fort? I think we left from Old Fort on Friday, not Black Mountain. Yeah, we left from Old Fort. We tried to go to Chimney Rock. So we went from Old Fort through to Lake Lure, and we were able to drive through Lake Lure, which is like ghost town. But when you got to Chimney Rock, there was the road closed, barricades, and there was like security guys standing there. So I was like, yeah, we're just not doing this. Because with the security guys there, what that tells me is that they're literally asking people, like, if they're, you know, who they're visiting or whatever, or, you know. And we didn't really have like a specific address or property to be at, and wow, that's a billboard that like fell in. Sorry guys, got a little distracted, but anyway, you know, and then that also tells me that if they have security there, the driving accessibility is probably not there. And the reason I say that is because when we decided that we were going to turn around and we were going to try and go around the other way, so to speak, and we went to Girton. And so in going to Girton, it had us go these back roads. I don't even know. We saw one of the fire, like, police, EMS trucks, whatever, heading towards where they were having the fires on Friday. And we ended up going through, we did drive through some of the roads that said closed, except to local traffic. And so we drove through some of these places. And even though those roads are open to local traffic, like the people that live there, some of those roads are insanely treacherous. And there were roads, there was a section going there to Girton that it made Black Mountain, like those roads on Black Mountain that I was holding my breath on, it made them look like child's play. And it was like traveling these little tiny goat paths in a sea of boulders and trees and wreckage and homes that had floated from other places and relocated. And I mean, it looked like in some ways a bomb had gone off there. And like, I mean, it was just devastating. It was just like so much rubble and so much bedrock and things that didn't belong. And the crazy part is that you know they were back there working, or you wouldn't have had the goat paths. And you know, to see foundations where homes had stood, and this one home that had like floated from somewhere else, and it was like starting to cave in on itself in the middle, or where you saw part of a house on the top of a hill, and where the rest of the house should be, there was a hole that was twice as deep as what the height of the house was. And it was really hard to see. And it's really hard to believe that 6 months later, places like that still exist. We saw people still in tents, still living in tents. And not just one or two, like several tents. Like, these people made it through the winter in tents. I can't even imagine. I mean, it blew my mind. And driving like through Girton and Batcave and it was, I just cried. I was crying while I was driving on the goat paths. And I couldn't stop. And the thing is that no camera lens gets wide enough to show you the devastation. No camera lens can explain every hair on your body standing up while you're driving through there and feeling your heart break in your chest. It's so surreal, and it's so eerie and odd. And again, no camera can do that justice. None. some of your comments. And remember not to miss my exit. Because I am hungry. I didn't think I was this hungry, but I am. There we go. Those guys, yeah, there's still places that they're taking supplies like that by mule, and yes, there are places that inaccessible. Again, guys, I know that we couldn't get the live stream feed out to you while we were driving, and I know it seemed like we weren't live very much at all on this trip, but I'm telling you guys, we covered so many different places, and the team they are working very hard to try and make sure we get that footage up. But again, with the signal, the Wi-Fi kind of issues, you know what I mean? Oh shoot, I just missed my exit. Dang it, I was focused on that car and oh, grumble. All right, we're turning around at the next one because I'm hungry and I want to go to the boxcar. Unless the next one is the other exit and I can't turn around. Son of a gun. Son of a gun, son of a gun. I know, you tried, Ed. You tried. I'm sorry. I saw that car sitting there and I didn't pay attention to the exit number. Crap. I'm hoping this is an easy on-off. I'm going to turn around. That's what I'm doing. Son of a gun. It's alright. We got this. What's an extra 10 minutes? Oh, and the dog knocked the CB completely off the console. I would Area 51. I would keep going west, except my cats will need attending to, unfortunately. And I do have to run home for a bit. But I'm trying. We'll get there. All right, so if I want to do a loop-de-loop, I guess I gotta go that way. Let's go to the left. To the left. To the left. Listen, at least I don't get as like panicked as I used to. I'm just like, oh, we'll go to the next exit and turn around. No big deal. Like, all roads lead to Rome. At this point, all roads lead to Rome. You know, we're just gonna roll with it. So, you know, but here we go. We should be able to just turn right here. Yes, see, look, God is good. We got this. Easy turnaround, no problem. Rio, I don't know where you think we're going. Can I put my CD back now? Thanks. You keep messing it up, man. You keep knocking it all over. And I love it. It's so much fun. Right? Beautiful. Look at that. Now we're going. Now we're getting lunch. Yeah, side trip. See, we had to have one. Let's see here. Here we go. Looks like plenty of exits. Yep, right? Oh, I've been on the West Coast before in my lifetime. I mean, I've actually been coast to coast already. I actually lived in California for a short time when I was young. But I do kind of like the East Coast. I like the Midwest though too. I don't know. Lots of, you know, I don't know. I love the world. I love to travel, and I love to be different places. And that's the real truth of it. I've loved to travel since I was young, and always been that way. I think we have a gorgeous, gorgeous earth, and I think that there are so many wonderful things to see, and I know that my lifetime will probably be too short to see everything I want to, but it's always good to think about, okay, which way am I going here now? They don't have it on the sign. Shoot. Let's see here. It was, oh, I see it. Okay, I know where I'm going. I see it. It's right in front of us. I knew what I was looking. I knew what building I was looking for, though. I actually really remembered this place because it's a yummy place. And I will get back to you guys in the comments there in just a second or two. But I'm gonna get myself over here. And then I want to make this left over here just like this guy. Yes, friend. Yes, friend, go. Ah, this is great. Here we are. Headed to the boxcar. Wow, they look really full today. Holy macaronis. I wonder if I'm even going to be able to get food. This could be interesting, I guess. We'll see what kind of parking there is up here. Maybe we'll get lucky. Those are takeout. There's one next to that red car, but I think that truck's taking it. Alright, we're just going to go around the parking lot for a second. This place is really full today. Okay. Oh, there's a space right there. Rio, I need you to sit. Space right here. Yes, friends. Yes, friends. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. What? Now, okay. So, let me just say hi to you guys. Hello. For y'all. Hi, everybody. So, as you can see, I'm not sure if I'm going to leave him tethered to the front seat because I do have his harness kind of as small as I can get it to go right now. And not that he bothers me per se while I'm driving. He doesn't really come over to my... Would you like the window open? You're squishing me. You're squishing me. Oh my God, I can't even see the comment screen. Chessford, how are you? Yeah, Boxcar, their food was really good here last time. Oh, what, at this place? Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, so the way this is, there's actually a bunch of different parking, a bunch of different places around here, but I don't know how close you could get with a semi unless you were just bobtailing, but I know that you don't just bobtail, so I'm not sure. Oh, okay, let's see here. Yeah, poor Ed. Yeah, he does have one of the toughest jobs on the planet. Yeah, well, I don't know that you'd get into this turn, no. But there's like, so like there's a Burger King, there's some, and I think there's like a pretty big gas station across the street. So like there's a lot of like big areas, like parking areas, like parking lots. I don't know if they're all semi-friendly or not, though. I didn't really check that out because, well, I mean, not trying to be funny, that's not my problem while I'm on the road right now. Sorry, Area 51, I'm sorry. Let's see. Yeah, Rio steals the show again, yep. Oh, yeah, it is Sunday after church. Well, I have a minute, and he's letting me look. I'm sorry, guys. He had a tick on him yesterday, and he's still got a little bit of a bump there. I just wanted to take a look and see what's going on. If it's... Stop, please. I want to look. Because he's actually on my lap and not really going anywhere at the moment. So that's a good thing. Let me see. Let me see you. Can you stop? I get to the spot and then you want to move. Hi. Sweetheart, Mommy needs to go in, but I need you to stay out here. Do you think you can do that without eating everything in the truck? Do you think we could try it? Like, I gotta leave these windows down. Oops, that one has to go up a little bit because he can still kind of get out of that one. And do that. Peanut. He's literally laying on my lap. Yes, he is part Australian Shep. Yeah, I do have a lap dog right now. Hello. He's making friends. He's making friends. All right. Can you let Mommy up? Maybe. I think. Yeah. It looks like these guys are in church attire. So you're probably right. I forgot about it being after church. So let's see here. He's eating the truck. He's eating the chains. I know. I should probably leave you guys in here with him so that I can see if he's eating my truck while I'm in there. Well, I might have to do that. I might have to leave you guys on Rio Cam because I think I'd feel better that way. Not trying to be funny, but I really feel like I'd feel better that way. But I can take pictures of the inside, and I can post them, I think. And I think that's the route we're going to go because I don't know that leaving him unattended without a camera on him is a smart idea. Just saying. I'm just not sure about that. But, oh, that's my hat on the floor. That's, can we leave my hats in the windshield? Oh, you smashed it. You smashed it, Baba. You smashed my Canada fedora. That's not nice. Okay, so I think, guys, what I'm going to do is leave you here with Rio so that I can eat really fast. Oh my gosh, I'll take pictures though for you. I'm going to take the comments in so I will have access to the comments. But again, hopefully he doesn't destroy my truck. And I think I'm going to move that one box back a little further so he can't get to it, just in case. Yes, I will definitely take pictures for you, Carol. Now, if you want, you can always check the footage from January, because when I stopped here, I did take the camera inside, and I did show everybody, you know, the inside of the building and things like that. But I think I'm just going to have to take pictures this time, just because I do feel better if I have eyes on this guy. So, let's see here. I want to fix that box. You're gonna need to stay. I guess I can put that down just a smidge more. I just don't want him to be able to, like, jump out of any of these windows in case he breaks loose from his harness. He's been known to do some crazy things. So, all right, let's do this. Bubba, you're gonna stay. You're gonna stay. So I can move this a little bit more so that you're not standing on it, just in case. Okay, I need you to stay, Booba. You stay. You good boy. Stay. Let me be right back.
Hey, baby. Hello.
Don't stick your head out. Don't stick your head out.
Hello. Are you going to bite me? That's kind of scary. Hello. Hello, baby.
Oh my goodness.
Hello. You will pet the puppy. Come here.
Get your head back in there. Don't let him get in the face.
Say, puppy dog.
It's too hot out here for all that, ain't it?
Say no.
Yes, it is.
That's
Look at them
I know,
eyes.
it's a pretty dog. He's a pretty baby.
So he's such a good boy.
Say bye, puppy dog. Oh, pet it. Say bye-bye, puppy dog. Baby,
He's such a good boy. Stop, 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 stop. You got to. You ain't doing this every time.
put you to my face. I get daddy hot real quick.
No, we're not coming back to that place.
I'm sorry.
Do you want to see now?
Hey, your drink on top. Your drink is up there on top.
Booba. Hi, baby. Hi. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Mommy's going to get your leash. Hang on. Yeah. You did so good. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Did you make some friends while Mommy was in there? Did you make some friends? Huh? Hang on. We got to unclip you. Let's take you potty, okay? Hang on. Let's take your potties. All right. I have my keys on my arm. Okay. Hang on, buddy. Hang on. Okay. Hi, Booba. Hi, baby. Hi. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Mommy's gonna get your leash. Hang on. Yeah? You did so good. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Did you make some friends while Mommy was in there?
God.
Did you make some friends? Huh?
Sorry, guys.
Let's take you potty, okay? Hang on. Apparently, I left that on while I was out. All right, we can use this for water, then I don't have to dig out the other dish. Works for me. Okay, hang on, buddy. Hang on. Let's go around the other way. There's a little more room. Okay. Okay, come here. Okay. Yep. Hang on. Let me open it. Hey. Hey, come on, pay attention. Drink your waters. In there. You got a whole tub there. Finish it. Come on, finish it up. Finish it. No? You have enough? That was a lot of water. You want more? You good? Are you good? Are you good? Okay, I guess you're good. Had enough waters? Okay. All right, let's go. Come on. Come on, we're going in. Mommy's gonna put your water on the floor up here so I don't have to dig in the back for it again. Alright. Let's go. Good boy. Good boy. Look at you. You're getting so good at this. You're getting so good at it. Oh. Yeah. You're so good at this. Yeah, you're so good at this. You're such a good traveler. Okay, watch your tail. Watch your, yeah, you want to keep that out of the door. Tuck that in there. Okay. All right, guys. That was awesome. Thank you for hanging out, bearing with me. Keeping an eye on our handsome puppy dog. All right. I did take pictures as promised. Okay. All right. So, Boulder City. Grandbabies. Aww. Okay, yep. All right. So, yep. Our next exit isn't far down the road. Hey. Hi, everybody. Did you make new friends? Did you make new friends? Yeah? Can we sit in your chair? Can we sit in your chair, please? Oh, boy. Okay. Photos. All right, let's see. What did we smoosh over here? Oh, well, we didn't knock too much over. Good job. Good job. Are we about ready? Your breath stinks. Here, let me put your window down a little more over there. You want to go over there? Oh, and you flipped it from CB to PA again. You know, I can't hear anything on the road if you keep changing my dials. You can't hear nothing if you change my dial. Okay, are we ready? Look at all these teeth coming in. All of these teeth were coming in, all of them, top and bottom, like in the centers there. Both sides. He's like, Mom, don't poke at my teeth. See, all babies. All the baby teeth are almost gone now. They got all grown up teeth. All right, let's get this show on the road. We got some miles to cover. Anyway, guys, Boxcar Grill right here. Really great place to eat. Their Outlaw Burger, that's what I had today. And it's like Philly cheesesteak meat with cheese, Swiss and American cheeses and lettuce, tomato, onion. I don't know. They gave me mayonnaise for the burger bun. I was like loving it. And my side, because I'm not a huge fan of like French fries or anything. So my side I chose was, and some of you might think this is gross, but I don't really care. I had turnip greens. I think they're wonderful. I think they're good if they're made right. And, well, being this far south, greens are a thing. And I love them. So, I had some, like I said, some turnip greens and a yummy burger. I think it's the same burger I had the last time I was here. I couldn't remember. All I know is it tasted delicious, and I'm very happy that I stopped. Oh, yeah. See, oh, Area 51. There is truck parking across the street from the Boxcar Grill over there at the Burger King. Just saying, I see 2 semis right now, so you could totally get yourself a burger from the Boxcar Grill. Just saying. It's probably not what you wanted to hear, but we're going 40 east, right? 40 east, yes, okay. 40 east, that's what I thought. 40 east for just a couple of miles, and then Yeah, greens are so good, man. Especially this far south. Like, there was one place where I live that made them that were good. Just one. I mean, and then they closed up like years ago, and now I can't get them anymore. And that's, oh, sorry, Booba. That's not what I was trying to do. I just don't want you going that far out the window. But yeah, they closed up because they would do these like smoked meats and stuff. But people were like, I guess people where their business was complaining about the smell from the barbecue or whatever, from the smoke pits. And I'm like, man. So yeah, I don't know. It was like the whole thing. But yeah, you got room to park across the street, Area 51. Like I said, and it is. It's a really good burger. It's actually like they make the burger patty there. It's not a pre-made, pre-frozen. You know, like that's actual, like a hand-pressed patty. So that place is good. And I mean, the burgers are good. They have flavor. They're juicy. I'm always excited about places like that. So you're about 100 miles west of Needles. Nice. All right. So here we go. 77 north, 1.2 miles, guys. No stops. It's already saying like 10 of 11, so it's gonna be a late night. That's all right. We're gonna get it done. I'll get back with you in the comments in just a second. I wanted to make sure we got through this part without getting turned around and taking another silly side trip. It's alright. It was really cool. I got to see the waitress I had last time while I was in there. I sat in the same exact booth as last time, which I thought was hysterical. And I'm pretty sure I had the same meal I had last time, but it was so good. I do not regret it one iota. The only thing I wish I would have done different was gotten an extra side of the greens, because those are just so good. I could probably just sit and eat the greens, to be honest. Like, I really wouldn't even need the burger, but the burgers are good. So, alright, let's see here. And then we're going to be on this road for like 86 miles, so once we get ourselves comfortable on here. Look at that. Gorgeous. Okay, and let's see if we can get the cruise set. Gotta get over into the lane here. Alright, what's our posted speed limit? 70. Alright. Beautiful. Absolutely delicious. Alright, well maybe this guy picked up some pace here. That's cool. Just chill behind him for a hot minute. Alright. Rio's chilling in his seat. We are up to a beautiful 71 degrees, guys. This makes you happier, being able to like switch seats. I don't know, he keeps going from the front to the back, so I'm just not sure he knows where he wants to sit. Carol, I believe we're still in North Carolina. Pretty sure. I didn't see any signs for a different state yet. I started the morning in Black Mountain, so we only drove like an hour and a half or so till we stopped for lunch, but that's all right. I like that stop, and I'm pretty sure that's still North Carolina, that Boxcar Grill. But I love it. It's yummy, and that should get me through till we need fuel anyway. And I have a pretty full tank because I topped off right before I left this morning. In addition to checking over all the fluids and stuff in the truck, make sure we were looking good for the ride home. So pretty warm. I mean, it's not super warm, but it's definitely not frozen. Stuff to know. Yeah, Rio is learning with hand and voice commands, but some things he's better at than others. But dogs are really smart. Very, very smart. Just loving that we have pretty weather till now. I mean, for now. I know Ed keeps trying to tell me that it's going to rain getting closer to Harrisburg when I'm coming through, but we're just going to say hopefully it stays good weather. Because I really don't want to go home to rain. But we'll take what we get. Tammy, what about the side trips? That's funny. Oh, I didn't realize I moved you guys all over when I was rooting in my bag. I'm sorry. Had you guys all kinds of sideways. Absolutely, Pull Top Can. Prayers for the people that are receiving the grain and hay in that area. Especially if it's on fire. This is not folks, man. They have like been through it all. The hurricane, the ice storms, now these fires. You know, they just can't seem to catch a break here. That's why it's so important we help them. Yeah, no, you guys just went sideways when I was digging in my purse. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to throw you off kilter. Check out this guy here. I don't know what this is, like boats almost.